Hey guys, Clumzzy here, and in today's video, I'm going to explain every single setting in Fortnite Chapter 4, everything you need to know about improving your FPS and reducing input delay. I'm also going to show you a Registry Tweaks pack that you can use at the end of this video that will also enhance your in-game performance. Before making any changes and watching this video, go down to the bottom left and type create a restore point. Before doing anything, make sure you create this restore point on your C drive. The reason for this is if anything goes wrong or the tweaks applied makes it worse, you can simply restore your PC to how it was exactly before this video and nothing will be affected. Timestamps are below. Here's how I made this video. First, I will go through every single setting in the game itself and explain the most important ones relating to FPS and input delay. I will then show you some extra settings you can change in the Epic Games Launcher and Windows. Finally, I will show you the registry tweaks and show you how to apply them. If this video helps you out, please consider subscribing and using my creator code Clumzzy in the Fortnite item shop. It's the #1 best way to support me. I'll leave all links and details in the description. Now, without using up any more of your valuable time, let's get right into it. Full screen should be on. Everyone should know this by now. It's the best option to reduce input delay. Now, when it comes to resolution, for most I recommend native, so 1920 by 1080. However, if you are an absolutely garbage PC, then you might want to use stretch res. If you don't want to use stretch res, then you can skip to this part of the video. Also, VSync should always be turned off. Now, really quickly, here's how you can get stretch res in Fortnite. In order to get stretch res, it's actually a very simple process. So press Windows plus R on your keyboard, type in % local app data %. Then you're gonna press OK. Then you want to find Fortnite game. So you can just press the letter F on your keyboard until you're on Fortnite game. Select it, saved, config, Windows client. Now you have the game user settings. Before opening it, right click it and make sure read only is unchecked. So properties, make sure read only is unchecked. Then you want to open it, full screen. Go to the top left where you say edit. Then you're gonna go to replace. Now let's say you want 1750 by 1080. So you're gonna type find 1920 because that's what it's set on and replace with 1750, wherever the res you want. Then click replace all. And that's literally that simple. And let's say you want to change the 1080 to 1050 or whatever, then you will say find 1080 and replace with 1050. Replace all. Now, you want to do is click save, close this, right click, go to properties, check read only, apply, okay. And then when you open your game, you now have stretch resolution. Your frame rate limit should be set to your monitor's refresh rate or very close to it. I have 165 Hz, so I will have 165 FPS. If you have a 144 Hz monitor, then you can only see a maximum of 144 FPS, even if your GPU is capable of producing a higher number. However, if you can consistently get higher frame rates than your monitor's refresh rate, then go ahead and increase it since it will feel smoother either way. When I was on 75 Hz before upgrading, 144 FPS felt much smoother than 75 FPS, even though I was restricted to that number. Here's what you need to know. Higher FPS equals smoother gameplay, but it has to be stable FPS or else you'll experience fluctuating high FPS and you'll experience some stutters. Rendering modes. I will make another video soon about this, and I will go in detail about each render mode, but here's what you need to know. High-end PCs like mine is better on DirectX 12. For me, performance mode is actually worse and I get higher FPS on this mode and my game runs much better. Plus, I have access to way more settings. If you're on a shitty PC and you have like a low to mid-end PC, performance mode would probably be better in your case. I'm going to upload another video this week comparing each rendering mode to see which actually offers the highest FPS. For colorblind mode settings, I use 120% brightness on Tritanope 10. You don't have to copy these settings since they have no relation to FPS or ping at all. It's just my personal preference. You can test around with each colorblind mode setting if you want, but I will not go in detail about it. Now, this is the most important part. Turn on anti-aliasing and super resolution. Trust me and turn this on TSR Epic. Then make sure your temporal super resolution on performance or balance. Then after changing that setting, dynamic 3D resolution off and everything on low, including view distance because that is how you get low meshes. So if you increase your view distance to medium, that will change your game to normal builds. But near gives you those mobile builds which drastically reduces your input delay and makes Fortnite run 10 times smoother. Make sure auto download resolution and high resolution is also turned off. I recommend you show your FPS, and if you have an NVIDIA GPU, then make sure it's on plus boost for the last setting over here. Moving over to the game settings, most of these are optional, however some will affect your performance. I recommend having all these checked to the right for movement. I also recommend you have auto sort consumables to the right and make your preferred item slots if you haven't done so. It's been in the game for a while. Confirm edit on release. This one you will get different answers from different people. I'm not going to tell you which one to use since for most, confirm edit on release seems to be the better choice, but I do know that several pros have turned this off. Honestly, I prefer it on and I am better with the setting. If you're better without it, then leave it alone. Now all the way down you have replays. Each and every single one should be turned off unless you want to save some clips. Then just keep the first one on, but turn off all the other ones. That is all for in-game settings. Now save everything and exit out of Fortnite. Open up your Epic Games launcher and go to Unreal Engine, and then open up your settings. Scroll all the way down to where you see Fortnite. I suggest turning on auto updates, and then you want to copy paste this command in this box. Everything will be in the description. What this command will do is just going to make sure that Fortnite is using all available cores to get the best possible performance out of your CPU. Then find Fortnite in your library, click those 3 little dots and go to options. Deselect high resolution textures and Fortnite Save the World if you don't play it, then click apply. Before we move on to the advanced registry tweaks, just verify files and see if there's any problems. As you can see, Fortnite is now verifying and this process shouldn't take very long, probably just a few minutes. In the description, I've put the link to all the registry tweaks. Download each one and put them in a folder if you would like to stay organized. Remember what I said earlier in the video, make sure you have created that restore point. Then you will just want to apply each one. So yes, run, yes, and just do it for each one. Next, search for graphics settings. Make sure this is turned on if you have this option, but do not restart your PC yet. We'll do everything at the end. You want to click browse and find where Fortnite is installed. So for me, it's on my D drive, program files ×86, Epic Games, Fortnite, Fortnite Games, binaries, Windows 64, then this one, the Fortnite client, Win64 shipping. Select it and click add. Then go to options and choose high performance. If you've done everything so far, the last thing you have to do now is restart your PC so the changes can be implemented. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.